Do you know the real difference between rich and everyone else? It's not income, it's not hard work, it's not knowledge or even luck. It's financial compounding. People who understand compounding don't chase money. Money works for them. The rich invest wisely and use time and compounding to quietly build wealth, while everyone else keeps starting over. If you want financial freedom, passive income, and real wealth generation, you must understand how compounding actually works. Stay with me. This video can change how you think about money forever. Today, we are going to talk about the power of compounding and why it is so important for building wealth. Compounding means reinvesting the money you earn on your current investments, such as profits, dividends, or rent, back into your investments instead of spending it. Over time, you earn money not only on your original investment, but also on the money you reinvested over and over. This is what makes compounding very powerful. You can think of compounding like a snowball rolling downhill. At first, it grows slowly, but as it keeps rolling, it becomes bigger and bigger. In the same way, even small investments, if given enough time and reinvested properly, can grow into very large financial results. Now, how do we use compounding? The basic rule for most people with full time jobs is simple: save at least 20% of your income, invest it in assets such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, rental properties, or land, and reinvest the profits instead of spending it. You can still enjoy some of the gains, but the key is to let most of the money continue growing. Now, compounding for business owners. For business owners, compounding works a little differently. Instead of investing in stocks or real estate, it is often better to reinvest the money back into the business to help it grow and scale. For example, if someone owns a restaurant, they can save profits to open a second restaurant, then a third, and so on. As the business grows, income increases and the ability to reinvest becomes stronger. A real life example is Theodore Johnson. Economists often use the example of Theodore Johnson, a U.S. postal worker who retired in 1954. His income never exceeded $14,000 per year. When he started working for UPS at the age of 18, a friend advised him to save 20% of his paycheck and invest it. At first, Theodore thought it was impossible because of his rent, bills, and other expenses. His friend asked him, if the government added a new tax, what would you do? Theodore replied, I would complain, cry, and scream, but I would still pay it. So he treated saving like a mandatory tax and began saving and investing 20% of his income. After 50 years, his investment grew to $70 million. His investment returns were only 2% higher than the national average, which means he was not unusually lucky or skilled. His success came mainly from time, discipline, and compounding. Let's look at a simple rental property example using hypothetical numbers. A house costs $250,000. You need 20% down, which is $50,000. A person earns $6,000 per month after taxes and save $1,000 per month. It will take 50 months to buy the first house. After buying the first rental house, rent cover the expenses and the investor can now save 750 more per month. Total monthly savings now becomes 1000 plus 750. So $1,750 per month. Now it takes 28 months to save for the second house. After the second house, savings increase to $2,500 per month. The third house can be bought in 20 months. After the third house, savings rise to $3,250. The fourth house can be bought in 15 months. Eventually, the investor may be able to buy one house every year, then every few months, and eventually one every month. A few other things to look at. 1. Tenants are making the mortgage payments, paying off the loans. Second, property values are increasing. Third, rents are increasing over time as well. This makes the situation even more favorable for the investor. Now, we will use the example of a retail store or a restaurant owner. Now consider a business owner named Mike. Mike owns one retail store. He earns $6,000 per month and he saves $2,000 per month. A new store costs $100,000. It takes Mike about 50 months to buy the second store. After buying the second store, his monthly savings increased to $8,000 per month. Now he can buy the third store in 12 to 13 months. After the third store, his savings increased to $14,000 per month. He can buy another store in just 6 months, as long as Mike can manage and scale the business well. His growth accelerates rapidly. This is another example of compounding at work. At this point, a common question arises: when do we enjoy the money? If we are always saving and reinvesting, when do we travel, relax, and enjoy life? That is an important question, and in the next video, we will discuss how to enjoy financial freedom while still benefiting from compounding. Thank you.